Hey, 49ers faithful. We are diving right into the heart of the season with the San Francisco 49ers, a team that has been capturing attention week after week with resilience, strategy, and pure football excitement. Coming off a very unusual Week 14 bye, the squad returns refreshed and ready for the stretch run of the season. Head coach Kyle Shanahan admitted it was a bit of an odd week, something he wouldn't wish to repeat, but it seems to have worked out well for the Niners. They had momentum coming into the bye, having won 3 consecutive games, and they are now healthier and prepared to take on what lies ahead. The upcoming weeks are loaded with games that not only carry playoff implications, but also promise intense action for fans at Levi's Stadium and beyond. This Sunday, the Niners face the Tennessee Titans, a team that has struggled mightily this season, presenting what on paper appears to be a straightforward matchup. Yet in football, especially at this point of the year, no game can be taken lightly. Every snap counts, every turnover matters, and every player's performance can shift the trajectory of a season. San Francisco knows that a loss to a team like Tennessee would be disastrous, and the pressure to perform is as high as ever. Looking forward to Week 16, the Niners hit the road to face the Indianapolis Colts on Monday Night Football. Initially, the game promised to be a highly competitive showdown, with Daniel Jones leading the Colts, a player whose offensive execution has improved significantly this year. Jonathan Taylor's exceptional running ability and a strong supporting cast made Indianapolis a team to watch, and the game held immense intrigue for the playoff race in the AFC. However, an unexpected twist emerged with Jones suffering an Achilles injury, thrusting 44-year-old Philip Rivers, a grandfather and former NFL veteran who has not played since 2020, into the starting role. Rivers' presence adds a fascinating angle to the matchup, blending nostalgia with real stakes for both teams. After the Colts, San Francisco hosts the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Football. The Bears entered the week as a top seed, but have since fallen behind the Niners in the standings, creating a scenario where the outcome of this matchup could have significant playoff implications. This is a game that can influence seeding and even shape the NFC West standings as the season approaches its climax in Week 18. The Niners also have a pivotal rivalry game against the Seattle Seahawks, a team that has proven to be one of the best in football with a record of 10 wins and 3 losses. Their Week 1 matchup saw San Francisco edge out a last-second victory, and now the stakes are even higher. This rivalry is one of the fiercest in sports, and the intensity on both sides promises a battle where every play, every decision, and every individual effort will be magnified. For the Niners, maintaining ground against both Seattle and the Rams is crucial, and these upcoming games will test the team's depth, discipline, and determination. Looking at the broader NFC playoff picture, the Niners' position is solid, with their recent week off allowing them to move from the 7th to 6th seed. While teams like the Rams, Packers, Eagles, and Seahawks vie for the top spots, San Francisco has an opportunity to leverage key victories to enhance their playoff positioning. The NFC West has emerged as one of the most competitive divisions, with every team capable of winning on any given Sunday. The depth, talent, and coaching in this division make it arguably the strongest in the league from top to bottom. San Francisco's path forward hinges on consistent performance, especially against teams like Tennessee, where an upset could dramatically affect their playoff hopes. Maintaining momentum is paramount as the Niners aim to finish the season strong and capitalize on the opportunities ahead. A significant story this season has been the Niners' defensive evolution under Robert Saleh, a coach whose return to San Francisco has been nothing short of transformative. Saleh took over a unit that had been lacking energy and confidence, and through strategic innovation and adaptability, he has turned it into one of the top defenses in the league. Even without stars like Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, San Francisco has managed to stay in the top 10 in points allowed per game, demonstrating remarkable resilience. Saleh's ability to adjust schemes, rotate personnel, and maximize player potential has allowed young and developing players to shine, with defensive linemen and linebackers stepping up in critical moments. This adaptability has been essential for the Niners, allowing them to overcome injuries and other challenges while remaining a formidable opponent for any team. The coaching dynamic extends beyond Sulla, with head coach Kyle Shanahan receiving widespread recognition for his leadership and strategic vision. Shanahan's approach emphasizes discipline, preparation, and an understanding of modern offensive trends, allowing the team to exploit weaknesses and make adjustments in real time. The synergy between Shanahan's offensive philosophy and Sulla's defensive creativity has created a balanced, competitive squad capable of challenging for the NFC West crown. Alongside them, the internal coaching talent, including figures like Gus Bradley and KJ Wright, provides depth and continuity, ensuring the Niners remain well-positioned even in the event of staff changes. This careful orchestration of coaching talent is reflected in the team's on-field performance, where strategy, execution, and adaptability converge to produce consistently competitive football. San Francisco's schedule remains demanding, with marquee matchups that could define the season. The Titans, Colts, Bears, and Seahawks each present unique challenges, from the pressure of rivalry games to unexpected twists like quarterback injuries. The Niners must approach each contest with focus and precision, balancing offensive innovation with defensive resilience. Each week presents an opportunity to solidify playoff positioning, develop player cohesion, and reinforce the identity of a team that thrives on preparation, effort, and adaptability. The remaining slate also offers a glimpse into potential paths to a #1 seed, where victories against divisional and conference opponents, coupled with favorable outcomes in other games, could position San Francisco for home field advantage throughout the playoffs, a scenario that would be historic with Super Bowl 60 scheduled at Levi's Stadium. The interplay of talent, coaching, and scheduling makes this part of the season particularly captivating for 49ers fans. Every decision, from play calling to player rotations, carries weight as the team navigates a competitive landscape where the margin for error is razor-thin. The blend of experienced veterans, rising stars, and innovative coaching creates a dynamic environment where surprises are always possible. Observing how San Francisco adapts to challenges, maintains momentum, and executes on critical plays provides a compelling narrative that keeps fans engaged week after week. The Niners' story this season is a testament to resilience, preparation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence, offering both thrilling moments and strategic intrigue as the playoffs approach. Every matchup brings new storylines, whether it is the possibility of an aging quarterback like Philip Rivers stepping back onto the field, the tactical ingenuity of a defensive coordinator adapting to injuries, or the strategic maneuvering required to secure playoff seeding. Each of these elements contributes to a broader narrative, where outcomes are shaped not only by talent, but by preparation, adaptability, and mental toughness. San Francisco's position in the NFC West exemplifies the challenges and excitement of professional football, where every game can alter the course of the season and where teams must navigate a landscape rich with competition, history, and intensity. As the season progresses, the San Francisco 49ers find themselves at a critical juncture, where every practice, every play, and every matchup carries monumental significance. Following the Titans game, the team will head to Indianapolis to face a Colts squad navigating a quarterback crisis. But football is unpredictable, and even under challenging circumstances, the Colts can pose a threat. Philip Rivers stepping onto the field after years away adds an element of uncertainty and intrigue, forcing the Niners to remain disciplined on both sides of the ball. This is a team that thrives on preparation, and Shanahan's approach ensures that the Niners are ready to adjust to any scenario, whether it's reading a backup quarterback or exploiting mismatches in coverage. The ability to remain composed under unexpected circumstances has been a defining characteristic of this team throughout the season. Returning home, the 49ers face the Chicago Bears, a team that has seen dramatic fluctuations in their performance this year. The Bears' fall from a #1 seed to a wild card contender adds extra stakes to this contest, as it could determine playoff positioning and influence the NFC West standings. For the Niners, it is an opportunity to assert dominance in front of their home crowd and continue building momentum. The combination of disciplined offensive execution and a defense that has adapted to injuries and personnel changes will be key to maintaining their competitive edge. With every game, the team is not only pursuing victories but also strengthening the cohesion and confidence necessary to succeed in the postseason. The rivalry game against Seattle remains one of the most anticipated matchups of the season. These contests are always charged with emotion, skill, and intensity, and the Week 18 showdown could prove pivotal in the NFC West race. Seattle's 10-3 record highlights their status as one of the most well-rounded teams in football, combining a high-powered offense with a capable defense. San Francisco's earlier victory in Week 1 has set the stage for a dramatic rematch, one where adjustments, strategic innovation, and individual heroics could determine the outcome. The Niners' defense, under Robert Saleh, will need to balance aggression with discipline, while the offense capitalizes on every opportunity to control the game and secure points. These high-stakes matchups are where legends are made, and every player will be expected to perform at the peak of their abilities. One of the most fascinating aspects of this season has been the defensive transformation under Saleh. Returning to San Francisco after previous coaching stints, Saleh has taken a unit that lacked cohesion and energy and turned it into one of the league's most formidable defenses. Despite losing star players like Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, the Niners remain in the top 10 in points allowed per game, a testament to strategic innovation and exceptional leadership. Saleh's ability to adapt the scheme, maximize personnel, and develop emerging talent has been central to the team's success. Players like Jair Brown, Demoter Leonard, and Kean White have stepped up, demonstrating that preparation, guidance, and opportunity can turn potential into production. It is a masterclass in leadership, innovation, and resilience, highlighting how coaching can dramatically influence a team's fortunes. San Francisco's offense complements the defensive achievements, with Shanahan's strategy emphasizing efficiency, adaptability, and maximizing the strengths of each player. The team has shown versatility in its play calling, blending creative formations with precise execution to keep opponents off balance. Quarterbacks and skill players alike have thrived under this system, demonstrating the impact of preparation, game planning, and in-game adjustments. The synergy between offense and defense has created a balanced, well-rounded team capable of competing against the league's elite. This cohesion is particularly important as the Niners navigate the final stretch of the regular season, where every win can alter playoff seeding and every loss can complicate the path forward. Looking ahead, the path to the number 1 seed remains challenging but achievable. The Niners must win all remaining games, including contests against the Titans, Colts, Bears, and Seahawks, while hoping for favorable outcomes in other NFC matchups. Los Angeles and Seattle both have difficult schedules, providing San Francisco an opportunity to leapfrog competitors with consistent performance and strategic execution. Achieving home field advantage throughout the playoffs would be historic, especially with Super Bowl 60 scheduled at Levi's Stadium. Such a scenario would allow the Niners to leverage familiarity, fan support, and momentum, potentially setting the stage for a remarkable postseason run. Every practice, every adjustment, and every play carries added weight as the team positions itself to capitalize on this opportunity. Injury management and player availability remain central concerns, particularly in key positions. With players like Brandon Ayuk struggling to participate fully, the Niners must rely on depth and versatility across the roster. The emergence of healthy skill players, the continued development of young talent, and the strategic deployment of veterans will all influence the team's success. Offensive line performance, running back efficiency, and quarterback decision-making are critical, but so too is the ability of the defense to create turnovers, apply pressure, and control the tempo of the game. The holistic approach to team management, encompassing physical preparation, mental resilience, and tactical acumen, has been a defining characteristic of this Niners squad. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. The San Francisco 49ers secondary appears to be entering a new era, and all eyes are turning to JARIUS SNEED. The cornerback, who has quietly built a reputation as one of the most technically sound and instinctive players at his position, is reportedly stepping into the role of CB1 for the 49ers. While the organization has been tight-lipped about any formal announcements, sources suggest that SNEED's presence is already reshaping expectations around the team's defensive backfield. Insiders hint that the move is about more than just talent. It's about leadership. SNEED, known for his savvy in coverage and knack for reading opposing quarterbacks, is rumored to be the kind of corner who can command attention both on the field and in the locker room. His ability to mirror receivers, anticipate routes, and make game-changing plays has sparked whispers that San Francisco's secondary could be operating at an elite level, something the franchise has been chasing for years. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with speculation about how the 49ers plan to leverage SNEED's skill set. Will he be matched against the opposing team's top receiver every down, or rotated strategically to maximize his impact? The chatter suggests that coaches are already drawing up schemes that allow him to roam more freely, potentially creating havoc for quarterbacks and opening opportunities for safeties and linebackers to make big plays. The mere prospect of a lockdown corner in the heart of the defense has ignited conversations about a secondary that could be among the league's best. Of course, with any rumor comes caution. SNEED's transition to CB1 carries weighty expectations, and insiders point out that chemistry with teammates and consistency over a full season will be crucial. But the excitement is palpable. Local media and fan forums are already debating whether this move signals the rise of a 49ers defense that could dominate through the air. If the whispers hold any truth, San Francisco might finally have the kind of elite secondary that turns games, frustrates elite quarterbacks, and sparks hope for postseason glory. For now, all anyone can do is watch closely and wonder. Is JARIUS SNEED the cornerback who elevates the 49ers defense in a true elite status, or is this just another offseason rumor? The buzz is undeniable, and the anticipation is building. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.